I jump into Angry Birds right now. This will take a second to boot up.
So this is the controller for the new Roku box, is that right?
That's right. So it's a Bluetooth game remote. It has motion sensors in it, so that you can wave it around and control aspects of the game. In Angry Birds, the way it works is you press down the OK button and drag your bird back in the slingshot and then let it go. That's the way the touchscreen interface from phones is getting adapted to this sort of controller.
Okay, cool.
So here I can demonstrate it for you. So there's a hand which allows you to navigate through the different menus.
How's that? Oh, is it like it's a little like control nub right there, or is it using an accelerometer to move the hand?
It's all based on motion.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's an accelerometer and a gyro.
Okay, cool.
Built into this thing. So I'm just going to select a random game here.
And there's a familiar screen for everyone.
Yep. So you can zoom in or out using the arrows. So I'm zooming out by pressing the down arrow. Or you can pan left to right if you want to see everything. You play by pressing the OK button, pulling the bird back, and letting go. And I'll drop an egg there. And it's just based on a little bit of movement.
Looks like you got a peg wedged down in the middle there.
Sounds like this one's probably going to be pretty hopeless. But I wouldn't describe myself as, let's see if I can get that guy. Nope.
How much Angry Birds experience do you have?
I'm not bad on an iPad, but I would hardly describe myself as an expert. So anyway, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, sure. So let's see. So I just hold the OK button.
Yeah.
And tilt it.
That's right, and then release it to fire the bird.
Okay. And this is using like the gyroscope. So like while I'm moving it left, it's basically the controller is detecting that I'm moving it left.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this guy.
There you go.
Way off. I never said I was good at Angry Birds.
So this is an alpha build, and we're doing the last bit of refinement to get this remote working really accurately and smoothly. By the time it launches, it's going to be a great experience.
And again, for the record, I'm not good at Angry Birds.
But it is the first time Angry Birds has been on television. And some of the other key partners that we're going to be adding include Pac-Man CE, Namco, of course the whole Angry Birds series, and we'll be aggressively moving to add as much game content as possible.
Okay, do you guys expect to compete with the likes of like Xbox Live, those kinds of those online arcades that they have a little more horsepower than something like this, but they don't have Angry Birds, so
yeah. I think it's by nature it's going to be different. We wouldn't have some of the really intense games, sorts of games where people invest a lot of time learning how to play them. We're going to really be focusing on games that people can just pick up and play, and so we're trying to provide them the right tools and the right games in order for them to be able to do that. Our product is still fundamentally a streaming product. And we still anticipate that's going to be the major usage for a while. But we think games are going to be an exciting new category for us, and we expect to be the leader in low-cost gaming platforms for the television.
And what about like HTML5 games or anything like that? Do you ever expect to stream games to the Roku box instead of just downloading them and running them specifically on the box?
I'd say that our SDK is going to support a number of different types of games going forward. In the short term, they're going to be mostly the download model, and that's because the performance is going to be a lot better. So this is different from OnLive, which is a streaming gaming service. It's OnLive, right? Yeah. So they're trying to accomplish something different. We're taking relatively small games which don't eat up a ton of storage, and they're gonna perform much more quickly, being resident.
Awesome. All right. Thanks.